WNBA career wins, picked up her 169th victory back on Friday in the Liberty's win over the Fever. 97-83 the final. Guarding Copper, Allen left less than 2 minutes into Friday's game after suffering a laceration on her chin. Good ball movement underneath. Here's Howard coming off a season-high 25 on Friday.
Right now for the Liberty, Justin.
Beautiful movement. Miesemann finishes. Contest today, not just with Candace Parker, also Emma Miesemann, her direct counterpart. Dolson from up top. She hits the three.
That last defensive possession, Kalia Copper all over Sabrina Ionescu, staying attached. Great find.
Touch layup there by Parker. I feel like that's...
The difficulty with both of them is their size, but they're also facilitators. They are fantastic passers.
Whitcomb for three. She hits it. Sabrina Ionescu, 1 of 4 from the floor. Kick it outside. Onyenwere hits the three.
And Julie Alamon is a huge asset for Chicago. She's a player that made waves in the bubble for the Indiana Fever.
Whitcomb stepping behind the arc and making the three-point bucket. Liberty up 7, less than a minute to play in the opening quarter. Tipped back to Stevens. And she converts underneath. Crystal Dangerfield. Taking it all the way, and the foul. With 3 points so far. Quigley stepping back for three, and she hits it.
Going after coming back from injury, but really starting to find her stride.
Dangerfield with a long three. Captured that crown 5 straight seasons. Vandersloot turning around over Dangerfield. Miesemann gathers and hits off the pogo stick. Liberty going for 3 straight wins as Ionescu hits in the paint.
Keys for the New York Liberty going into halftime, shutting down the paint defensively and taking care of the basketball on the offensive end.
Miesemann trying to maneuver in the lane over Howard, and she gets to go. A little flip action. Ionescu inbound to Johannes. Ionescu getting the screen from Shu and hits on the lane.
The presence and hard roll to the basket of Han Shu is what pulled Azurá Stevens just enough.
Oh, Vandersloot with the circuit shot. And it's too strong. Sabrina Ionescu bringing it up the floor. Whitcomb from the corner. Got it! Courtney Vandersloot running into a double team. Finds a cutting Copper, and she converts. Sabrina Ionescu. Inside to Shu. Oh, the turnaround. Han Shu. Vandersloot. She takes it.
Because of how creative she is when she gets in and her ability to score.
Sabrina Ionescu. Slight hesitation. Going past Copper. Start. And it's rebounded by Vandersloot. Good pass inside from Vandersloot. Copper hits and the foul. Sabrina Ionescu, 35 to play in the first half. Johannes behind the back. Dolson, she hits it. Liberty back up by 4.
It didn't even look like Johannes was going to pass the basketball. It looked like her shoulders were dropped so low.
Gardner answers with a 3 of her own.
So I'd like the Liberty to get back to some of that pick and roll action that we saw early in the first quarter.
Well, the starting 5 for the Sky out on the floor, and a quick bucket there by Courtney Vandersloot. Dolson, 7 to shoot for the Liberty. Here's Dangerfield, takes the 3, and she hits.
That's huge because then the defense is going to have to pick their poison. Do we go over to defend the 3? That's when she can get into the paint.
Ionescu pulls up and rattles it in. Again, the triple-double watch on for Sabrina Ionescu. 11 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Vandersloot. That's smooth.
The New York Liberty, whether it's the guard slowing down to make sure her feet are set or her stopping early to set the screen.
Han Shu in the game for Howard. Vandersloot with an easy path to the bucket. They took the first meeting earlier this season back on May 11th with floater from Dangerfield. after playing a decade in Spain. Miesemann turning around and hitting on the baseline over Michaela Onyenwere. Sabrina Ionescu back on Friday in Indiana, where she scored 13 points. Didn't have to be the main scorer. Had 7 rebounds. Had 6 assists. Check that. 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Sky moving it around the perimeter. Miesemann. Soft touch off the window. Alamon pushing it up. Flanked by Whitcomb. Quigley driving. The floater from the baseline goes in. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The Liberty. Let's Johannes off the window. Rebecca Stevens, guarded by Onyenwere, goes in the paint. The leaner falls in. Gardner playing from behind by Ionescu, and Sabrina takes advantage of the open look. Ionescu double team, finds Han Shu, puts it in, and the foul. Han Shu going to the line. It's a switch. Back to Parker. Inside Miesemann, just outside the paint, and Miesemann hits the bucket.
Going back to Sabrina Ionescu, a complete performance. And what's really positive,
as Johannes hits the jumper.
But what's positive about Sabrina Ionescu is when defenses double and triple team her, we're seeing that her teammates can step up.
Copper from range. Can't connect. Long pass from Parker to Vandersloot. Good feed, and Quigley finishes. Another assist for Courtney Vandersloot. That's her 7th. And it's a 1-point game. Ionescu for 3. She hits it. Sabrina Ionescu. Quigley. She has her own answer. This tight handle, but it was also some reach there. It was an outside dribble.
Yes.
Dolson with her foot inside the line. That bounces in. Copper underneath. Ionescu tried to force the pass. Johannes gets it back. Sabrina Ionescu. That's a good feed. Natasha Howard. Stephanie Dolson. 12 points, 4 rebounds so far. Ionescu taking it herself, and the foul. Rebecca Gardner stepping inside. Hits the long 2. 4 to shoot for Ionescu. Bounce pass to Howard. And she hits it.
Well, on the double, you have to cut. If Sabrina Ionescu is holding on to the basketball, you can't stand. Great cut by Natasha Howard to the basket.
Vandersloot off the feed. Trying to go for their biggest win of the season. Quigley with the runner, off the window. Looked too easy for Allie Quigley. Sabrina Ionescu will throw it in. Sammy Whitcomb going around the shoe screen. And a long heave by Ionescu. She hits it anyway. Liberty up by 5. The 11th three-pointer of the day for the New York Liberty. Vandersloot draws the foul as well. The Sky, an excellent free throw shooting team. The Liberty matching them overall.
Great defense by Maureen Johannes. See how she got over that screen, fought it, denied it.
Vandersloot with the jump. Stevens to Quigley. Zips it in to Miesemann. Underneath, Emma Miesemann converts. Being double teamed, she curls around it, loses the handle. So far, she's 4 for 4. Ionescu for the lead. Miesemann with Ionescu on her, a mismatch outside to Parker. Here's Vandersloot for 3, and it rattles in. Courtney Vandersloot. Here we go. Underneath the basket, Johannes denied. And so are the Liberty of what would have been